what's up? This is it, the last battle with Wiley. At least for now. Now, if you're not familiar with these playthroughs we did all 8 Robot Masters and Wiley, at least his machines without dying. And now we're going to defeat his pod. He flew away to his secret underground lair here, and his other secret lair. It's very thorough. This is actually rather anticlimactic. There's not a whole lot to it. He's invisible, and he'll fly around and he'll shoot that at you. And you just hit him with Pharaoh Man's weapon. We can use a sun thing over Mega Man's head here to crash into Wiley. And it works out really well. I didn't watch the ending. I haven't seen it in many, many years, so I thought it'd be really cool to just kind of, you know, live in the moment with that. And just see it now. For the first time in, you know, probably 20 years. If I can win. Let's see, Willie. Yes, we did it. Here goes Wiley flying out of his capsule. And there's his fancy looking computer. Oh, and he escapes and does his eyebrow waggle. And I guess his lab's about to self-destruct. Ninja Gaiden style. Wow, he actually gets away in his pod. Amazing graphics right there, guys. You can see Mega Man teleporting out. That's kind of cool. I don't even know what to say to that. And there we have the kind of melancholy ending that, you know, we usually get with Mega Man games. So this was, I really liked this game. And I know I was praising it up and down at first. The Robot Master levels and the Robot Masters, I thought they were a lot of fun. I know they were a little goofy. But overall, it was a lot of fun. Fun weapons. Unfortunately, the game kind of just falls apart a little bit in the end. The bosses aren't all that great. The final stages aren't very well planned out. They just kind of seem thrown together like, oh well, let's make some final stages, running out of time and money, or maybe cart space, I don't know. But still, a good game. Not the best of the Mega Man games for sure, but a good game nonetheless. I have to, like I said before, I have to grudgingly admit that 3 was conceptually a better game, and better executed, unfortunately, even though I don't personally like it on a personal level. But overall it was a good game. And this is the first time I ever saw Roll was in this one. And I wonder who's that? Because this was, I think I played 6 before I played this. This is the second one I played. And it goes through the bosses. I think this one had actual player-created bosses. Some of the Capcom had a contest or something. They start doing this after maybe 3 or 4. You know, I'm sure you can correct me. I'm probably wrong. But you know, they let people send in boss ideas. I would have loved to have seen some of the things people sent in over the years. And you can see, like, I recognize a lot of the names. Of course, I guess Inafune was Inaking, or Inaf King. They seem to have used a lot of pseudonyms. But you can tell, like, a lot of the original people were still with Mega Man, or with the franchise. And I really think at this point with 4, people complain about it, and rightly so. It was really just because they were just making too many. And I hate to say it, but they were. A lot of Mega Man games. 6 games on 1 console. That's crazy. Crazy. I mean, it happens. I think there might have been a few other series like that, but that's, you know, from, I think they started in 87, 86, something like that. That's kind of cool. Got Eddie, or Flip Top, coming out. Yeah, that's a lot of games. You know, Mario Brothers only had 3 games on the NES, so I think if Capcom really just tried to throttle back a little bit and gave, you know, Inafune and his team a little bit more time to work on these games, and we only had 3 or 4 Mega Man games, I think we would have seen games that were probably a bit longer and a bit more planned out, you know, better realized. You know, that's my opinion. But I will say this, they were consistent. You know, that might have gotten repetitive at this point, and, you know, there was a lot of silly bosses, and, you know, some of the stages are just kind of rushed through a little bit, but they made consistently good games. You would buy a Mega Man game, and you know you were getting something that was at least decent. You weren't getting something that you just wanted to throw in the garbage 10 minutes after playing it. So, you know, not bad. As for this playthrough, I know I'm rambling a lot here. Personal level, you know, going through this game the way I did, practicing it over and over again, getting the bosses down, getting the fights down, getting the stages down, it was awesome to do. And I think I'm going to do this with 5, 6, and the Mega Man X games. It takes a little more time, but it's a lot of fun, and I think it's worthwhile to feel like I was able to kind of master these games a little bit. Maybe master is a strong word, because there's certainly people who've mastered these games and they can just run through them like they're nothing, but, you know, have become very, very proficient at them, I'll say. So, you know, thanks so much for watching these, and I'm just very happy to have been able to share this stuff with you guys. And I will be back with Mega Man 5. I'm kind of excited to play that one. I've never really gotten a chance to play. I think I rented it and got to play it maybe for a couple hours years ago. Otherwise, I was just never able to find it. I do have a copy of it now. Well, digital copy, we'll say. But I do have it. I can play it now. And I look forward to that. And I really look forward to playing 6 again. You know, on a personal level, that was the game that kind of got me hooked into the series. And maybe it's my favorite, I don't know. So far, I think out of all of them, you know, I do have a soft spot for 1 and this one. But out of all of them so far, I have to say 2. You know, if you play it on the original difficulty, select difficult mode, that's the best one so far, in my opinion. I had a lot of problems and stuff, but it just had this great feel to it. Anyway, that's enough rambling for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back with more. And until next time, good luck and happy gaming.